Yo ho, yo ho. Yo ho, me hearties. Yo ho. I'm sorry, I'm still experimenting with how I want to introduce myself in videos, and that seemed like a good candidate for today. How are you, my favorite people in the world, citizens of the interwebs, and Minecraft fans all around? I have been busy a little bit, so you can see this stone platform that I'm on, but also the stone platform goes all the way down and around. It actually goes behind me as well, and I linked it up to the nether portal that we created in the last episode. And also, it goes all the way up as well. So let me show you exactly what that looks like when I get to the top of this stairway. And there we go. Yeah, I've been a little bit busy, just digging out some of the mycelium. I was kind of thinking to myself that this land looked a little bit barren, and so I thought I better start terraforming and start making it look like an actual base. My house still looks like my house. I did add a little bit of stuff over there, but I'll show you everything in time, in due time. So I replaced the floor in here as well. I can't remember if I showed you this last time or if this is new, but I've now got a chest down here. I've got a chest up here so I can plop things in and they'll start cooking. And you know what? I realized having one furnace kind of sucks. It's slow, it's unbearable, and so I decided to make myself a bit of a furnace array over here. And that's exactly what you're looking at. So I cleared a little bit more space to that. Again, a tiny bit of terraforming, the bare minimum. We're just kind of shuffled some things around. There we go. I now have 8 furnaces, and same deal. I can plop stuff into these chests up above. I had to use trapped chests for every other chest, otherwise they wouldn't sit nicely beside each other. But that's okay, right? Yeah. I've just been smelting stone, because I wanted to basically do all this stuff with stone. I think I've pretty much decided, in case it wasn't clear, that the floor of my base, at least my base area, is going to be largely made up of these stone slabs. And so I think that's going to be a good way to go, decoration-wise. So what's on the docket today, you might ask? Well, I do have a couple more chickens that I want to breed. I want to take a red chicken and breed it with a sand chicken and see what that gets me. Do you think I know what that gets me already? And that I'm just kind of playing dumb? If you answered yes, then you are absolutely correct. Because this is what I was after right here, these redstone chickens, which is really cool. I also love how fast this stuff goes. Not going to lie, in my sort of effort to cheat a little bit, I did change the the config file for this mod so that these breeders actually work a bit faster than they normally would. So, what do I got here? I've got sand chickens. I've got, wait, was that this? Nope, that's not supposed to be sand. That's supposed to be red. And where are the sand chickens supposed to go? Over here? Yeah, 16 of those. And then I can plunk the rest of these new chickens that I bred up over here because I don't need them. I'm going to give myself some more seeds. Going to start breeding these guys up. But I'm going to do that off camera. I don't think you guys need to do that because I also need another thing, and that's iron and yellow. So if I take these yellow chickens and I take these iron chickens and I do the same thing, I'll just use a different breeder over here. Boop, boop. And then maybe I can do this like 2 at a time here. Iron, iron, iron. Aha! There's one. Gold. I need more. Oops. Yep, did not mean to do that. That's okay. Gold chickens. That's exactly what I wanted. And this is really cool because now I have the ability to have chickens that actually lay gold. But again, these chickens are going to need to be bred up, same as the other way. So I will. I'll take care of that too. So I got to put my chickens back. Something? No. Iron goes here. Yellow goes up here. Okay, taking care of one, taking care of two. And the third one I wanted to take care of is ink plus log. So there's my ink chickens. There's my log chickens. And let's borrow... Nope, that's not a breeder. Wait, do I have any more breeders? Oh no, I'm out of breeders. Well, I guess you'll just have to stay in suspense over what ink plus log creates until I come back. But first, before I do that, there is a project that I want to work on today. And for that project, I'm going to need some things that I think I have in my cobblestone stuff. Nope. Oh, I put it up here. I need a bunch of slabs. Back to the whole slab thing. I've also got some things in my inventory and some things I don't need. So let me get rid of some of the things I don't need, specifically these extra yellow and iron chickens. Every time I walk past these trees over here, as you can see, they're spitting out apples, and I end up with tons and tons of apples in my inventory. So I don't really need these apples, so I'll get rid of those. But the other things in my inventory, not the wheat and the seeds, but specifically the sand and the sugarcane and the water is what I'm going to use for the next thing that I want to build. In case you hadn't figured it out, which should be actually pretty obvious because I pretty much just spelled it all out. I want to create a sugarcane farm today, but I'm going to need some dirt in order to do that. And I'm pretty sure I have dirt in my dirt chest, so let me just grab some dirt. I should have been more prepared for this, but that's okay. Okay, grabbed a ton of dirt. I also have no idea where I actually want to make this thing. I think kind of off to the left over here is going to be the best sort of short-term solution for this. So let me just fill some of this in, and boom, boom. I gotta go all the way down here. All right, so somewhere around here. Yeah, I really want to do 16 sugarcane and then another 16 sugarcane. But I don't want to do it like right against this platform. I want to come out just a little bit. So I'm gonna start. Like around here somewhere. Let's see if I do. I want a row of water. So let's assume that this row right here is going to be water, which means I'm going to need. Oh no, wait a minute. This row can be sugarcane because I want water on the inside. So if it's sugarcane, I can put down 16 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that'll be sugarcane. Then I'll have water, and then I'll have sugarcane. And am I going to be able to grow sugarcane on mycelium? Probably not. Ah, that's why I actually brought myself sand in my inventory. Because I wanted to grow sugarcane on sand and not on dirt. Yeah. And there we go. We now have 2 rows of what will become sugarcane. But first, I need to sort of surround all of these and cover these guys up with slabs so that it looks a heck of a lot better. All right, there we go. Now we have our rows of sand and slabs, and it looks beautiful. And the only thing left to do is to add the sugarcane. I don't have a lot of sugarcane at the moment. I only have 13 pieces, but that will grow, and from there I'll be able to plant even more of it. So, this is great. We are now well on our way to getting tons of sugarcane and getting paper and getting all kinds of things that you can make from those, including books. And yeah, so good stuff. Let's take our ink chicken and our log chicken, and and stick it in one of these breeders and see what we get, if anything. Oh, there it is. The string chicken. Exactly what I was hoping for. And you can probably guess exactly what the string chicken will lay. And that is string, which is great. String will come in handy like crazy later. So there's a lot of things that I make, not necessarily from string, but from wool. And yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to having string chickens at my disposal. There are also two more kinds of chickens that I'd like to breed. One is made with quartz and yellow chicken, and the other is made with iron and quartz. So let's start with our yellow chicken and our quartz chicken and see what we get. Boom, boom, and boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this one might take some effort. There we go. We got glowstone chickens. So that's actually exactly what I wanted. So let's get those out of there and pop those guys in there. And then the other is iron chickens and quartz chickens. So I've got my iron chickens. So let's pop iron in there. And I've actually, oops, that's quartz. There we go. And I've only got 2 seeds left. Oh no. That didn't help at all. I gotta go reharvest my crops. So give me a minute. Just harvesting away. Something very relaxing about doing this, even though it's kind of tedious at the same time. But I guess that's what Minecraft is, right? You spend a little bit of time grinding and a little bit of time building and thinking about building and how you're going to make things look pretty. And sometimes you just walk around and hold down your mouse button while you're digging or harvesting or something, and away you go. Let's try that again. Iron chickens and quartz chickens, and we breed them, and we get osmium chickens. That is not at all what I wanted. It's actually kind of funny because there's 2 possible products you can get from these, and this is the one that I wanted. Quartz enriched iron chickens. So let's see if I can get another one. I'm kind of hesitant to just keep hammering these in here. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna, there, see, that's the easiest way to do it. Just kind of shift click them in there. Quartz enriched iron, that's what I wanted. And sleeping. And when I wake up in the morning, all of my chickens should have finished breeding. There we go. I now have 16 quartz enriched iron chickens, which I'm just going to plunk down right there. So these guys, you might be asking yourself, what does a quartz enriched iron chicken actually lay? And well, the answer, quite simply, is quartz enriched iron, obviously. But what's that for? What's it good for? Well, if you see in blue there, it's written refined storage. That is the mod that quartz enriched iron comes from. And this chickens mod is actually designed to work with it. It allows you to lay these kind of chickens and get this stuff in large supply, which is great because I'm going to need that in order to build a better storage system than this. So the last time I played modded Minecraft on this channel, I built something called an ME system, which was a large computerized storage system. The mod itself is very complex. You end up having to, just to get started, you got to like go out in the world and search for meteors and then try to collect 4 presses, and then you've got to press out your silicon, and then you've got to, just all kinds of things. Basically it's a pretty complex mod. Well, there is an easier version of that mod called refined storage, which does basically the same thing, just scales down the effort a little bit. And that's what it is that I'm actually going to be working towards. But in order to do that, I'm going to need a few things. I'm going to need a lot of quartz enriched iron. I'm also going to need a lot of glass. I'm going to need a lot of gold. I'm going to need a lot of redstone. Quartz, iron. There's basically just a lot of things that you need to collect in large quantity to even get started with this mod. And so that's kind of what I'm working towards. So this really This episode is about laying the groundwork for that, the foundations, if you will, for a much better storage system than than what I have. Now that I'm actually looking at my chickens, I can actually see I've got a lot of them, but I'm running out of space. I've only got, what, about 7 more slots there. And, well, I mean, I guess I've got a few more slots over here, but another 9 of them. So what's that, 16 slots? Which sounds like a lot, but honestly, I'm probably going to fill those in no time whatsoever. So even though I have most of the chickens that I actually need, there is one glaring omission, and the only reason that I see it is because I've played with this mod before, and I know that there's something missing, something that I really need. And the problem is that chicken is a lapis lazuli chicken. But in order to get a lapis chicken, the only way is to combine it, a regular egg, with lapis. And so, if you, yeah, let's just take a quick look here. I was searching for silicon a minute ago. A lapis chicken. Yeah, so this is basically what I need right here, is lapis. And you can't use any other blue dye or anything like that in order to make this lapis. At least lapis blue chicken. It has to be lapis itself. And I could go mining for it, but I don't want to go mining. This is the whole point of this season right here, is can I do Minecraft without mining? And yeah, this is going to be the hardest one. However, I had a recollection here about something. And that is that I can actually smelt crushed lapis. And early on in this season, I seem to recall breaking a rock and getting a dust. And there it is, crushed lapis. This is just, as far as I'm concerned, this is like a 1 in a million thing. If I smelt this, does this actually work? Do I actually get lapis from this? I should, right? There's no real reason why I wouldn't. Boom, nothing, of course, because it jumped in here. Boom, lapis lazuli. Oh, unbelievable. Okay, so I can take an egg, or a handful of eggs. I really only just need 1 egg. Put the egg in here, put the lapis in here, and lapis blue chicken egg. Hooray. Now I need those nests again. I have a chicken tools here. Yep, so just grab one of those. Throw some extra eggs in there because I don't need it. Close the door behind me. Oh, yeah, I was going to say I can't put the nest directly on a slab, so it'll just hover above it. That's okay. Boom. I now have a lapis egg and it's hatching. And I'm hoping, with any luck, that once this egg actually hatches and I get myself a little blue chicken, I can breed it with a different kind of chicken and then get something else that I need. So this is cool. This is shaping up really well. I think that is probably a good place to end this episode. Might be a little bit of a shorter episode than some of the other ones, but I don't think it's crazy short, and I think you guys kind of like shorter episodes. According to my audience retention scores anyway, it seems like people don't watch or don't want to watch a 25-minute video. So yeah, this length is a good length. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Wow, whoa, gotta be careful when I'm doing that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of my 10 viewers or so on this episode. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me. And if you want to support me more, please subscribe to the channel and click the like button. That'll get me higher ranked in the YouTube search algorithm. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.